I recently bought a bundle of 6 old iPhones online for $1,000. The catch? I had no idea what condition any of the phones were in until they arrived. It was a bit of a gamble, and now the big question is, did I get scammed? In this video, I'm going to reveal the state of each phone, how well they've aged, and whether this purchase was worth the risk. From unknown wear and tear to outdated features, let's see if this bundle was a hidden gem or a total waste of money. Starting with the iPhone 6 Plus. This device has only tiny scratches, which suggests it has been treated relatively well over the years. Unfortunately, the Touch ID doesn't work. Additionally, this phone is tied to an Apple ID account, preventing any use. The rear camera still functions properly, but the front camera is hampered by a poorly aligned screen protector that covers it, limiting its usability for selfies or video calls. The battery health is at a reasonable 89%, which means it should still provide a decent amount of usage throughout the day. Overall, I would say that the iPhone 6 is a scam since Touch ID doesn't work, and it is blocked with an Apple ID. The next phone is the iPhone 7. This device clearly shows its age, with numerous scratches across the body, and the display has some noticeable damage, which impacts the overall visual experience. While the wear and tear are obvious, the cameras are still functional and capable of producing decent photos, which is a plus for such an old device. The battery health is sitting at 82%, meaning it's not likely to last through a full day without needing a recharge, especially with more demanding tasks. On the bright side, the Touch ID still works flawlessly, adding a layer of convenience for unlocking and other tasks. While it's far from perfect, this iPhone 7 is managing to hold up in the most important areas, but the visible wear and decreasing battery life make it less appealing for heavy use. Next up is the iPhone 7 Plus. This device has several scratches on its surface, indicating it has seen some wear over the years. Fortunately, it comes with no Apple ID, so I can install apps and games. The Touch ID is still functional, providing reliable access and security for the device. However, the battery health is a concern, sitting at just 74%, which means it will struggle to last through a full day of typical use. The most disappointing aspect, though, is that the cameras don't work at all, which significantly impacts the usability of the phone, especially for those who enjoy photography or video. Moving on to the iPhone 8, the back of the device looks impressively clean, almost like it hasn't been used much, but the frames tell a different story, with noticeable scratches that show it's been through some wear. The camera is still fully functional and can capture good quality photos. This unit is also unlocked, adding some flexibility. The battery, like the iPhone 7, is at 82% health, so it's not likely to hold up through a full day without a charge. The Touch ID works perfectly, offering convenient security. However, the display appears to have been replaced with a cheaper copy, which affects the overall look and feel of the screen, making it less vibrant and more prone to issues down the line. Next is the iPhone 10. The back of this device looks good, showcasing minimal wear and tear, but the display tells a different story. It has been replaced, and there are severe burn-in issues that significantly impact the viewing experience, making it less enjoyable to use. On a positive note, there is no Apple ID lock, allowing for seamless setup and use without any restrictions. Face ID works flawlessly, providing a convenient and modern way to unlock the device and access apps. The battery has been changed and shows a healthy 100%, although there's a possibility it may have been programmed to display that number rather than reflecting the actual health. The cameras, on the other hand, are in excellent condition and work perfectly. Overall, I would say that the iPhone 10 is in a good shape, but like I said, the screen is a cheap copy and it still has burn-ins. Finally, we have the iPhone 11 Pro Max. This device has visible scratches all over its body, indicating that it has seen considerable use. Notably, one of the camera lenses is dusty, suggesting it may have been cracked and replaced by an amateur, which raises concerns about the quality of the repair. The ultra-wide camera still functions, but unfortunately, both the main and telephoto cameras produce blurry images, severely limiting the phone's photographic capabilities. Thankfully, there is no Apple ID lock on this device, allowing for easy use and setup. The battery health sits at 74%, but at least Face ID thankfully works. Given these issues, I don't think this phone was that good of a deal. And that wraps up my overview of the 6 old iPhones I bought for $1,000. As you've seen, each device comes with its own set of problems and weaknesses, from battery health to camera functionality. While some phones have held up surprisingly well, others have significant issues that could impact their usability. Did I get scammed? The answer isn't straightforward, but this experience has certainly been a learning opportunity. If you found this review helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this,